Howdy, howdy! It's Thursday. Time for some Thoughts and Arty Fun. That's about all I can guarantee y'all at this point in time in this stream. Because we have just begun.
I forgot to wash out my water.
Oh, thank you for sharing that right now. All right, my arty friends. Do say hello in the chat so we can say hello back. In the meantime, this is P over here.
M over there.
Patricia.
Mariah.
And together we are PM Artist Studio. I don't know.
That was very nice harmony.
A little bit. I needed to work. That was my bad. I try to follow you.
Oh.
All right, arty friends. Like I said, do say hello in the chat so I can say hello back. Otherwise, I do not know that you are here. If you want to hang out in the background, that is totally fine. But do give those thumbsy upsies, especially here in the beginning. If you're watching on replay, just give us a hey in the comments.
Thumbsies upsies.
Thumbsy upsies for that as well. If you're new to the channel, hello and welcome. We're a friendly bunch. Lots to do, lots to see. Lots of friendly folks to be with. Trying to be rhymey. I'm working on it. All right, y'all. I'm going to say hello to everyone. Let's see here. Participants. We've got Amy Douglas, Apple Art Curious, that's Miriam, Betsy Carey. Oh, hello, Christine. You are back again. Colleen, Eddie, Ellen, Estella, Griffinshield, that's Rhonda. Images by Gretchen. Hello. You are back again. It's been a little bit. Fairy Tales and Fireflies, that's Patty. Lara is here. Lara Craftwell with art. Lisa Mingus, Lydia, Marguerite, Mary Ellen, Mitzi, Nancy, Noah Mama J. Noah's Mama J. Patricia Pfeiffer. Oh, someone else just popped in there. Let me see if I can figure out who it is. Might have been Mary Ellen. But I feel like I said Mary Ellen. Paula Panka, Reverend Sonia, Ricky Nordmeyer, SAG, that's Sarah, Sharon Robinson, Shelly P, hello, you are new. Welcome. Silver Granny and Grumpy Gnome, that is Lynn. Star Traveler, that's Linda. Susan Fernandez in the house. Tina Svanberg, Tracy LaBeouf, Wendy H from Down Under. If I missed you, it was not on purpose. I think Eddie popped in there. Utah. All right. If y'all see Monkey, you tell her
Gretchen
that she needs to email me. I haven't heard from her since she won. Monkey?
Christine Crow. Her page is Junk Journal Gypsy. Do we know her?
Oh. Well, why don't you come in as your person?
Your person.
As your, channel.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to say. I don't go anywhere that I am not PM Artist Studio.
Somewhere.
Well, that's how I internet.
Ah.
Mostly.
I don't really know.
Yes, thumbsy upsies, y'all. Come on now.
I don't know how I internet.
Hello, Devin.
Certainly not email.
And Devin, I messaged you. I had a question, but it's really irrelevant now because I threw one in.
Yeah?
Yeah. Shall I go topside or are you just reading to the camera? You're very bright.
I'm very bright.
You're very bright. Just gonna...
Well, I think you need to turn that down. Yeah, there you go.
I know, but then it's kind of pointing at me, and I don't really want it pointing at me. But there we go.
I don't know what to say. I'm just bright. Bright and cheerful.
Yep.
That's me. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. Well, I wanted to start off here with, just the stuff.
The stuff.
That I want to talk about, and then we'll get to the visuals.
Hey, Paula. Hello, Elizabeth.
Okay. Well, here, this is a quote from Gerald, and I can't remember. It's a couple of streams ago for Mariah's book.
Monday.
Yeah. I may be lying in the gutter, but at least I'm looking at the stars.
Yeah, that one's got to go in the book.
I thought that was a wonderful one. And I have a joke about inebriation and
laying in the gutter.
Yeah. Policeman came along, and this guy was searching around under the street light, and he says, "Well, what are you looking for?" He says, "Well, I dropped some money here, and I'm looking for it." He said, "Well, let me help you out. Where exactly did you drop it?" He said, "Well, over there, but the light's better here." Here's one by Betty Davis. Let's not ask for the moon when we have the stars. Just love me some Betty Davis. All right, here you go.
Okay. Thank you, Gerald.
Thank you, Gerald. Okie dokie. Well, pardon me. I may have to bust out the alcohol today. Remember the last time we were here, or I don't know, sometime, but we were talking about different types of bias.
Hi, Diane.
And I couldn't think of what it was called.
Yeah.
Well, it's called cognitive bias. I looked it up. I mean, it was...
Right. It was bothering you.
It was bothering me that I didn't... I don't know.
It's kind of in your craw.
Yes.
As they say.
Okay, so I was looking that up, and then I came across this. And this is in quotation marks. The Dunning-Kruger effect.
Dunning-Kruger.
Dunning-Kruger effect. Okay, this is what it is. It's a type of cognitive bias where people with little expertise or ability assume they have superior expertise or ability. This overestimation occurs as a result of the fact that they don't have enough knowledge to know they don't have enough knowledge.
If you don't know, you don't know. And then you just might be like, I'm a genius.
Yeah. Okay, so I thought that was very interesting. And then, I kind of...
Hello, Isabel.
I decided, to expand on this a little bit. So we went over here, and I'm following my arrows. You should see my book. It's all... It's all...
Arrowed up.
Arrowed up and colored up. And this is a quote from me. Knowledge is a valuable tool. Knowing you don't know is as important as knowing. Yeah. And then I'm going to skip down here to this whole thing that, and I have avoid, and I have little lines, little shiny lines.
Mm-hmm. Shiny lines.
Avoid people who say, I have all the answers, follow me. Run as fast as you can the other way.
Nobody knows everything.
And if they do, they're full of
Pakaka.
Pagada up to the eyeballs. Okay. Now, that brings me back to...
Now we are firm believers of the little fake it till you make it. A little bit.
Yeah.
That's just to, build your confidence.
Okay. Yeah.
Just a side note.
Yes. Okay. So then, we go over here and we talked last time about, the ACLU, the American Civil Liberties Union. That's something that you need to, I feel like, support. And Teaching Tolerance by the Southern Poverty Law Center. They have a whole little packet that you can order as a teacher.
Oh.
I used to order them and use them in my art classroom.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. We need to order one so we can get Izzy involved in that.
I think so. And Joshua.
And Joshua, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So each one of those is important.
Mm-hmm.
Very important. So then I looking up this whole idea of cognitive bias and then tolerance, and then I found this other little quote here, and this is interesting. The paradox of tolerance states that if a society's practice of tolerance is inclusive of the intolerant, intolerance will ultimately dominate, eliminating the tolerant and the practice of tolerance with them. Okay, there's a man that writes a whole bunch of stuff about this, and I should have written down his name, but anyhow. Yeah, just look up Paradox of Tolerance, and it'll
get you there.
It'll get you there.
Get your note up.
Read a whole bunch about it. But the whole thing I used to say in my classroom when I was teaching this, the whole idea of tolerating something that you didn't believe in. The way that you approach it, intellectually and, physically, actively, how you interact with other people, is this whole thing that goes back to, and I'm not using religion here, I'm just saying, do unto others as you would have them do unto you.
I think that's just a very good moral statement.
It is, and if you look that up, this concept, I call it reciprocity.
We talk about that a lot.
We talk about it a lot.
We're big fans of that here at Martin Studio.
Is on the to-do list of every single religion known to modern man and not so modern man. So, it's something that's shared across the whole gamut of the idea of organized religion. So I think that should be your guiding force. Okay, what am I going to tolerate here? Well, I think the other thing is, and I think important, when violence is involved, then I think that you don't have to tolerate that.
No.
That's not something that is in the realm of, okay, well, I'm okay with that. I'm not okay with that. And I'm not afraid to say I'm not okay with that. Okay? Then I have to read this to you. I know I've read it to you 100 times. Maybe not 100, but, you know, quite a few. It is the mark of an educated mind to be able to entertain a thought without accepting it. Aristotle. Now, a lot of his little sayings I think were kind of Machiavellian, but that one I think is particularly apropos for our little, what we're going to be doing today. I have that all written down. Can you go topside now? I want
Yeah,
them
sorry,
to
I was
see.
messing with something. I was listening and I'm very into what
Oh,
you're
here, I
saying.
forgot to say this one. And I don't even know who Kim Gordon is of Sonic Youth. Anybody know that? People pay to see others believe in themselves.
There you go.
I thought that was a good one. Didn't have anything to do with the stars, but I thought it was...
Maybe we should start charging. The confidence level should go up.
Confidence level, absolutely. But look at that. Isn't that a mark? Am I topside now?
No. Here, hold on. Sorry.
I want them to see my marvelous... look at all this.
Yes. And one of the reasons, like I told Pete, because we're going to show you a new set of stencils today. And I said, I think, we just need, and this time of year really is, it's such an awesome time of year to reflect on, just loving and being, we were thinking about the whole peace thing and love and, just all the ooey gooey and how that does really go into art and how we can spread that through our art to bring it all back around. Because you feel like, what does this have to do with anything? Well, it has to do with everything. And your art should have everything to do with who you are and the type of person that you want to be and express to other people. So there's the Thursday thoughts in a roundabout.
A turkey here in the
And
process.
there's turkey.
Being prepared for Thanksgiving dinner, I believe. Is he trying out her paints here? Okay,
No, those are leaves. She says that those are leaves falling around.
Mm-hmm. I think
It's fall.
Yeah, I'm not sure, but you can see her little brush strokes here. Mm-hmm. And she got tired of doing her pattern, so she just made it all. But I told her that we could come back in and color those in between. Colors, different colors. But we haven't made it back upstairs yet. But isn't that a cute turkey?
Had a rough day yesterday.
They had a very rough day.
Today was a better day.
Here's the spider target. And here's a freehand turkey. That cracks me up.
I think that was the side hand. Look, I bet that's what she did, was a side hand
I
turkey.
don't know how she did. But I just,
Squatty. Sometimes they'll crouch down and
That is an intense gaze there. It's like, you think you're going to chop my head off? I don't think so. Okay.
Oh, goodness, that's funny.
Oh, I thought it was hysterical.
Yes.
All right, well, I've got bunches of stuff to do today. Oh, and
She's
I want to Mariah wants to tell you about that.
Oh, that is now in Gen Pop. So if you really were waiting for those, they are now available. And then we're going to have so many exciting things coming up. Quick announcements, actually. So this weekend, on Saturday, will be the collab hop. I unfortunately just couldn't get her done. I had every intention to do so, but just time does not allow. But we have a handful of awesome arty friends that are going to be putting up their videos. And so keep an eye out for that. We'll post it in Makers and do all that business. And, most of y'all are following everybody. So I think you'll get a notification when those videos drop as well. Then just more exciting things are happening behind the scenes. I just want to start getting, just sprinkle in the anticipation of fun things to be had.
Oh.
In 2024 and before. Actually, next week. We're going to have some fun things coming up next week. Ooh, that actually reminds me. We will be streaming on Thursday, which is, for those of you in the U.S., that's Thanksgiving. And we are going to change our time, though, to the morning. So we're going to do the 10 a.m. Sorry, we'll be butting into the parade, I guess. If y'all are parade watchers, we do apologize.
But split your screen.
We're not cooking. So I'm going to make deviled eggs, though.
Oh, well, that'll be a good appetizer.
Yes.
And I'm going to make my...
And we can eat those.
Yes.
I can't do the Miracle Whip, though. So it's going to be...
my dressing, not
That's fine, too.
because I have...
You don't trust those people.
No. I don't think they know.
Thanksgiving. We're giving thanks, but I don't trust you.
And I'm not getting to, do my own turkey, which I was kind of upset about, but I got over it. We'll just have Thanksgiving on our own a different
I am
time.
totally fine with that. All right. That was kind of my... At the usual time. Hop. Yes, 2 p.m. on Saturday. Central Time.
That's
Why
when
is
the
my
hop's
hair
hopping.
doing that weird thing. It's like following
Hey,
my eyebrow.
I need you to dig me out a dark piece of
This.
kind of cardstocky kind of
Oh, I
paper
can do
over there.
that.
Can you do that?
Yeah.
Because I'm really, when I looked at this, and
It looks good.
well, it does, but I think I really should have gone over this with a dark blue. And I don't have a dark blue, and I need to make a dark blue.
Well, I'll tell you what. So I have this. Well, I have this black.
I don't think black is what I need. I
Is
think I
black
need
not
a
what
dark navy blue.
Okay.
Because see, I'm looking at this here.
Okay, one moment, please. Oh, I bumped y'all. Sorry.
I think that's going to, but look, this is what I did. I stamped the paper, and how I did it was with the pen. Oh my goodness, that brush is such a piece of crap, but I'm not throwing it away quite yet because...
Well, on so this coming Thursday, Thanksgiving, we're gonna go at 10 p.m. or 10 p.m. 10 a.m. 10 a.m.
Yeah.
The morning slot on Thursday.
It's going to be like a Sunday.
Yeah.
Okay, so y'all see how Mariah does this? Well, how I do it is I take my flat brush. See my flat brush? It's such a pathetic little brush. And then I just put it in here and I paint it on, but I use the flat, I kind of flat side it.
Oh, now Miriam says yeah, that's when Miriam's streaming. Is it? Eastern. I don't know Eastern time. So is that 11? I mean, we could go short. Because we could go to 10 to 11. And I think that's then when Miriam goes on.
At 11?
Mm-hmm.
Well, there she is. I stream at noon.
Yeah, I know. Eastern time. Right after ours. It'll be right? Right?
Okay.
We'll work it out.
Anyhow, that's how I got my stars onto my paper. And isn't it just wonderful?
Mm-hmm.
Santa going, hey, you're still looking for my paper.
Sorry, I was thinking about time slots.
She's cleaning house.
Well, my brain was.
Eastern is 1 hour minus on your time, Miss M.
Okay, that's what I thought. So there would
Okay.
be 1 hour overlap, but
Okay,
maybe
so
we
we'll
just stop.
go for an hour on Thanksgiving. We'll be thankful and we'll do something festive and, I don't know, turkey related, whatever.
Well, Izzy's going to be well, they're going to actually go to Val's. They're going to go see his grandmother the day before.
Oh, well, that's good.
Yeah, it's 3 hours drive.
Oh, because she moved to another place.
Yeah. But okay, that wasn't I got lots of little black papers. If you want black, I got you covered. But that ain't going to make you happy.
Well, I don't think it's going to be long enough. I was just looking at it.
Oh, are these not? Should I not even be looking at these little papers and be looking?
I think you
big
need to
papers?
be looking at the big papers. Yeah. Okay, and then I've got this stuff that I don't know. Somebody sent me this, and it has writing on the back. But I guess I used it for brayer off, so then it got this on it. But I wanted to show you some things I've been doing with some of the different things to make them stand out a little bit more. While Mariah's doing that, we'll just go. Like this bird. Isn't this wonderful? It was a brayer off, and then it was you can see just a little bit of something there. I don't, something, whatever. But then I just went ahead and colored in and around the little bird to make the bird stand out. Okay, this is another one. I just went around the edge here and painted on these different colors of the metallics. And isn't it beautiful?
Hey, all right, look at what I found.
Ooh, okay.
Now, this might
Exciting.
be perfect. But then,
Oh, yeah.
remember this stuff? Do you even know what that is?
Well, it's some stuff that we were making when we were doing different, is it
Things.
brush outs?
I think it's alcohol ink. But then it's got
And then,
sealed with Mod Podge.
yeah. Okay, well, I definitely think this is going to be what I need.
Okay.
Thank you. Yes. Okay. We'll deal with that in just a second. So, I have these out here because I want to sort of, you know, do a little bit of... Am I in the right place there, Mariah?
Yes.
Painting inside of the stencil to make it a little bit more Powsie Wowsie. And this was just a little one that I did a what was I doing? I don't know. Clean out of the stencil, and then I went over the top of it with white, and then I came back in and colored the little dots and added a little horizon line down there. I thought that was rather cute. I mean, you know, it's not, it doesn't just blow your mind.
You're so
but-
sweet, Miriam.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
Okay, now on this one, what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut out
Hey, Monica.
the bird,
Cutting out the bird.
and then I've got this down below that I can do something with, and we'll do something with that too. But I think that this bird is just really cool. I just think he needs a little bit, well, I don't know, maybe I should just go ahead and, you know, make him kind of postage stamp size.
That's a big postage stamp, but I mean, some stamps are that big.
Yeah, and I can do some coloring and whatnot to that little dude.
I don't know that I would have cut it up that close.
Well, you just don't know what I'm going to do with it, Mariah.
I know that's
Okay,
right.
we've got some houses here. They might need a little something in the background. I did go over,
Hey, Christy.
can you see how the loft on that one? I went over because remember we lost her legs and her foot.
Poor girl.
Yeah. I think she needs a little bit of help around the edge, and I'll show you how I do that. I'm not going to do it to all of them. I'm just going to do it to some of them.
Oh, Monica says, FYI, the stickles work great through the stencils. I first used the stencil butter, let it dry, then used the stencil butter through the stencil over the top. Magnificent. Or the stickles, I think she meant. Yeah.
Yeah. Kind of just, what,
Layer it up.
paint it on?
Well, no, kind of, because stickles,
Palette knife
well,
it?
stickles is sort of,
What is that?
it's that glittery glue.
Oh!
You know, we had one
Oh,
around
we
here.
had one
I
once.
think
Izzy
Izzy
used it all.
Yeah. She was
was
fond of it.
Quite fond of it. Okay, so we've got another little, and there's some other stuff going on in the background there. You can see a little crown down there and some, I don't know, other stuff. But, yeah. They just need a little bit of touching up, and I'm going to do that. I want to do it with this one because I just love this. I think this is so cute.
Now, the batch box has grown.
But, yeah, this is the ones that need something.
This is the
Oh,
little...
and look at this one. Got stuck to the bottom. Isn't that wonderful?
Those of you that have come in, do say hello in the chat so we can say
Okay,
hello
so
back.
which
Give
one
those
of
thumbsy
these? I
upsies
wanna
if you
do
have
this
it.
one. Okay, so these all need something.
I'm trying to think if we have a stick.
I wanted to say, and Mariah, did you talk about this? This is going to become available in Gen Pop.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. That is the
Circle de-doos.
circle de-doos. That's not what they're called, but they're called the stacking dots. And Brad moved them up towards the top, so that way you don't have to like go fishing for them. So that plus, now are you going to? You're going to get to the new stencils here in a little bit.
Yeah,
Okay.
I am. I just want to go ahead and
Get that out. Yeah.
do this real quick because I think this is very cool. And I should get the reds ready too because they take a little longer to solubilize them. I just squirt a
Hi,
little
Katura.
bit of stuff in every one because I never know which one I'm going to need.
Just have them ready. On the ready.
On the ready.
Fishing
I
for
don't know if I need the the blue might be good on this. What I really like about these little guys is that they just...
Hey, Naomi.
They don't take any time at all to really get mushy and nice and...
They are. They're very quick.
I love that color right there because it goes out to other things. Okay.
I know, Wendy. It's very exciting.
Okay, I've got to put this aside because I do not want to mess up this beautiful piece of paper.
Yeah, I do. I think the stickles do kind of stay in place. Like, it's a kind of a thick gel.
Okay, so let's just emphasize our heart out in the middle a little bit here without totally losing all of the... What's lovely about these paints is that they are transparent. Is everybody getting to see this?
Yeah. I mean, I wish I could zoom the camera, but then, you know, I'd have to zoom it back out. One of these days. There you go.
And I could put these over to the side and get this more towards the middle here.
I think you were in a good spot.
I was in a good spot?
Yeah. I mean, that's
Okay.
straight up in the middle.
Okay, good deal. Now, okay, so we've got added a little oomph there. This is pretty strong.
Oh, and that's right. Eddie just did a Dottie Miss Dottie video. I haven't, it's on my, you know, I'm getting through them. I try to get to everybody's videos. And Darcy is doing a series of a ballet journal. I watched some of it.
Ballet?
Ballet.
B-A-L-E.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and Carrie had a video out today showing the tribal wallpaper stuff.
I watched pieces and parts of it as I was trying to organize my
That's right, Wendy.
mess.
Yeah, no.
Now, which one of those did I use?
I know. I do that a lot of times with those because I'm like, oh, shoot. Which one did I use?
I don't believe that was it.
It's okay. It would be lighter on one side, maybe. The light source isn't, you know. Hi, Susan.
Oh, whoa.
Ooh, that was definitely...
That was a...
Yeah. Suck it up or spread it out.
Suck it up, spread it around, and...
The nice thing is if you are on paint, you could probably just even wipe it all the way up. If you
I could.
Yeah.
But I'd rather not. Okay. You can see that you can really do some cool things with this. And I can make that heart a little bit brighter.
Ooh. Going heavy.
Went in a little heavy and lost my cross there.
Well, it'll be there in texture and depth.
And if that does happen, all you have to do is put your stencil back down. And that would be kind of cool because then I could do the heart in white.
Oh, you're welcome, Lara. I can't believe I hadn't subscribed. And those of you, yeah, Lara has a channel. Go check her out.
Okay, you can still see it, but I really do. I would like to come back in and do some over stenciling on that. Okay, now on little, what's her name here?
What is her name?
I don't know yet. Yeah, she's got a lot. But what we can do is we can emphasize the background rather than her body. And that's going to get rid of a lot of this patterning stuff that kind of takes your eye away from.
Hello, Carolina.
You know, it's just kind of busy.
Oh, and Margie, she does, on Tuesday, she journals. I do Journal Tuesday videos.
Oh.
Nice. And So actually, I have some. Can I talk for a second?
You can just talk all you want because
Awesome.
I'm
Do
not.
your thing. She's just gonna keep doing this thing.
I'm just gonna keep doing this.
So, one of the ways that any of you guys that are content creators can let those of us, like, you know, us, PM Artist Studio, know that you have done a video is by hitting, like, you know, in your description, if you @ me, @ PM Artist Studio, I will get a notification that, you know, you have mentioned us. It's kind of cool even here lately. I think that there's some automatic stuff happening with YouTube, because I did notice the other day one video popped up that said that we were mentioned, and it was like that we were talked about. It wasn't even that they added us or anything. So that was really cool. But that's a great way to let other people know that you are supporting them and spreading, you know, things that you learned from them, this, that, the other. And then Carrie, I wanted to let you know, and I meant to tell you the other day, but now I have you here. If you go into your comments, like on the back end in the studio area of YouTube, and then under that, when you get to the comment section, under there, there's a tab, and it'll have your @ mentions, which is a great little tool when you're trying to figure out if people have added you, mentioned you. So, there you go. This little YouTube help business is brought to you by PM Artist Studio.
Yeah.
@
Okay, I really, I can't tell you how
Yes.
much I love this color, and if I just had one color to pick, this would be it.
Carrie, yes. Or, like I said, it's kind of funny. It has been picking it up in the audio. So when people say, this was from PM Artist Studio, now you have to probably say it properly, like the full PM Artist Studio, then it will show up. But yes, if you want to for sure make another content creator aware that you have mentioned them in your description, do the @ symbol, and then it tags it. And it usually like makes it either gray or blue, or I think it grays it on YouTube. Oh, thank you, Eddie. Eddie's dropping in links to the folks' channels. Thank you. That's very sweet.
To the
Perfect.
what channel?
To some of our newer kind of content creator peoples. Yeah. Y'all go check them out. And those of you that are kind of newer, that are content creators, and you're using PM Artist Studio products, email me. Let me know. And I will get you on like kind of the lists of our arty content creator friends. Because if you guys are out giving us love, we're definitely going to give you some love. Because we love the love and
Reciprocity. Oh!
Pinch, pinch.
Okay, I you know, I could do this. I could do this a lot.
This is what she does when she's watching her. What is it you found?
Murdoch. I've been watching Murdoch Mysteries.
She found two new series?
Oh,
or,
no,
or
seasons. Yeah. I mean, this dude's been doing this for a long time.
Yeah.
But he finally married the doctor. I don't know if I should have. That's probably a spoiler alert.
Rude.
Okay, now look at that. Isn't that great? It looks real painty, you know? Painty. Without just being all... I don't know. It makes me very happy. I like it. All right, what else we got
I'm
here?
very proud of you too, Martha. That's awesome.
What is it?
She said she tagged me today.
Oh. Okay, now we have some lovely plumage here.
Plumage.
Plumage on his bum. Her bum.
Oh, Devin says she loves Murdoch Mysteries. Great Canadian show.
It really is. I mean, it's just super wonderful. I love the words, and I just the people on there are very nice. And I'm really, you know, I'm not too terribly concerned if I am obliterating some of the, because I know I can come back and hit them again with something else. But I think this little bird just needed a bit of reminders that, you know,
He's there.
he's there. Yeah. Don't know what color to do his little feet. Let's do 'em blue.
Yeah, I like that because it ties in the blue at the top.
There we go. And I might, you know, clip off a bit more around. There's a lot of room there. But I don't have to make that decision right at this point in time. All right. Now, this is the one I think Mariah made fun of this the other day.
She got a little upset.
And I thought it was a really rude thing to do. But she wasn't wrong.
That's usually when she's most upset with me.
It's because it's
Pointing out something
undeniable.
that she... Right. Pointing
Right.
out something
Yeah.
she knew.
Now, as long as I think of it, it's okay.
Right.
But when she thinks of it, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I don't really know what to do here. Here's my dilemma. You know, do I want to come in with gold? Because that was certainly... But then is the gold going to fight with the red? I don't know. Okay, I'm going to put this over here and y'all think about that.
Painterly has been used for a long time. I mean, it's been around for a while.
Oh, yeah.
Painty papers. Painterly.
Okay, now,
I don't know that we've ever...
here's another little bird. And it's, I really...
But I
tell
guess
you
we
what,
just
I'm
did.
so loving on these weird little birds. I just really... I can't tell you exactly why it is that I love them so much, but I just really do. All right, we're just going to go ahead and we're going to go with a... This is a really nice...
That's funny.
kind of bluey green.
I know, Carrie. It's always amazing.
What?
He was going through his comments today and had to laugh at one comment that read, "Stop waffling and get to the point. People forget they have the control of the buttons."
They just need
They do.
reminding sometimes.
Well, our favorite one is, when's the art going to start? And we went through a little bit of a whole thing of, just a minute. We'll start the art here in a minute.
Hang in there.
Hang in
That's
there.
going to happen.
I'll be right back. What's that?
But I'm going to show you the rest of the cards here in a minute so that you'll know that I'm going to have ample giveaway cards for the month of December.
Oh, I had a chuckle about Carrie's video. So instead of orifices,
He uses annular.
no, he doesn't say annular. What is it that you say? It's a very posh. It's even more posh than orifices.
Yes. It is.
Hopefully he remembers what he says.
Carrie, what did you say?
What did you say, Carrie?
I noticed the same thing. And
That's
I was,
so funny.
I was just
And I meant, yeah, I was gonna
chuckling
comment.
about it because he's just so fun.
Apertures.
Apertures. That's kind of like, you know, the thing that
I want to Stella knew
photographers
too.
use. Okay, now I'm just back here by his bum. Her bum. The bum.
And I think with this one you can put on your own tail feathers. On the other set, oh, by the way, these little characters are, now they're kind of intermixed. So there's a volume 1 and volume 2 of the holiday Christmas ATCs sets. These are by Paula. Oh, Eddie also says apertures. How did I not pick up on that?
Yeah.
When did
How
you
did that
use
happen?
When did you use apertures, Eddie? How long have you been aperturing? From way back.
Yeah, yeah. He's been aperturing all along. I think I'm going to make the I'm going to do some this really brilliant orange up here on the star. Then I'm going to make the background more blue.
Bye, Diane. No worries. Thanks for hanging.
What?
Eddie says, I've never used Aperture. Paula, did you go to the grocery store again?
I think she's been snaking on us.
Yeah. That's always the joke. Where's Paula? She's at the grocery store. If you're looking for her, that's where she's at. Never anywhere else.
Okay, I kind of have a little bit of this green going here anyway. This greeny gold. Just love this green.
This is how rumors get started. Oh goodness. So Gretchen, she said, as if I didn't have enough to do, she joined the daily challenge for November and am doing a daily podcast. It's a playlist by my channel, Book Bites, with the book lady, fundraising, visiting books from the library days. Ooh, that sounds fun, Gretchen.
Hey, check those out.
Look at those.
The deer.
The deer, they look good.
Okay, I'm finally going to do it. I am going to do it.
You painting that lady's bum, getting her a tattoo.
You know, and I really thought about giving her a bit of a little shine on, you know, her cheeks there.
Mm-hmm. Like that. There, yeah.
Now, I want to be careful because I want that to dry before I...
Couture says no bracelets today, P?
No bracelets and no rings. I just, you know, I just wasn't in the mood to deal with it.
Takes her a while to pick them out.
Yeah, you notice my earrings?
Mm-hmm.
My hands of Hamsa?
Hamsa, yeah. I also have my Hamsa on today, too.
Okay, so I've got, hopefully...
That'll make more sense here in a little bit.
Hopefully, oh, look at this. How about this retrieval, y'all? I picked it out.
Oh my gosh, she grabbed the thing on the top, and there it was.
There it was. Actually,
y'all mark that down.
I'm cheating a little bit. I did that before. I wanted to make sure it was in the corner. I thought it was, but you know.
She set up the shot.
I did. I set it up. Okay, so I've got this teeny tiny little heart here, and I need my red rose. That's not it. I'm blindly reaching in. Thank heavens we don't have snakes here. Okay. Her bum's a little wet.
Oh, well, just dab it.
Oh, that's wonderful. Look at that. Kind of poofed it out there a little bit.
Yeah.
Did you notice that?
Poofed it.
Poof the booty. All right. Now we got to get this going the right way because I want it to kind of fit into the...
Rhonda said metallic sparkly balls in her comments.
She said what?
Metallic sparkly balls.
Oh, I'm going to...
She's going to ombre some balls today.
I am.
She has an example of some that she did, and they are quite spectacular. It was like that little heart was meant for that bum. Look at that. Now, if you want that little heart, it comes in a big old set of awesomeness. It's called the Flower Meadow. Like, they're kind of the border series, but it's like an expanded one because there's like 9 different...
You cannot believe how often I have used this.
And she poo-pooed on the heart. She's like, well, that's kind of dippy.
Oh, my God. Oh, that'll fall under my table, and I'll suck it up with the vacuum cleaner. But I have...
Uh-huh.
Yes. Oh.
Hello, Nancy.
Now she can be put over into the done, as in fini pile.
Oh, well, you were like holding
I'm holding it up.
Oh, okay.
So they can appreciate that.
Little. Mm-hmm.
Yippee-ki-yay. Okay. Got right there.
I work my oddly non-specific unfurling art daily. I know it's backwards. I do apologize about that, but I can't look at myself and not.
I want to show you this before I get started on the other stuff because I really think I'm kind of done with this. I feel like I'm losing y'all. Okay. Here
are we losing y'all?
Here are all of this bunch right here are finished.
Dunsey cards that are going
all I have to
fit
do
in envelopes.
Is chop them, get them on a blank piece, and they're done. So I would say, I don't know, maybe there's 40, 50. I'm going to have enough for lots of giveaways in
I'm
December.
gonna smack him.
And that doesn't even count all the ones I don't have done yet. Okay, no, before I do that, I've got to do this. All right. Now, y'all see how that works with the...
She does sometimes vacuum the studio. It is in dire
In need of.
Yeah.
But, you know, I have to... And y'all, did anybody come up with any of this?
Oh, what we're gonna do with that? I think what you need to do is just come in around the holly leaves and everything, and you just need to tap back all the stuff that's in between there, and maybe make it kind of glow.
All right, well, I don't know if I'm going to think on that.
Okay.
And I've got to fix this one now. But see, these are all ones that still need something. I don't know. I may need to come in and do some more stuff on that. I'm not liking that very well either. But this is what I do. Just love that little heart. Love these brushes. Thank you, Xandra.
Hey, monkey. You need to email me. I need your address. Here's my email. I'm going to put it in the chat.
Okie dokie. Now, I'm going to show you how I did this because I thought it was really bloody brilliant. And when I have my bloody brilliant moments, I really feel like I need to share them.
Right.
That's what the chief detective in the Murdoch, he's always saying bloody hell. And I think that's kind of cursing in.
It is.
Yeah.
But I suppose it fits this channel okay.
Well, I'm just quoting. This is I didn't think it up. So it's okay.
Love that, Susan.
All right, now, I'm showing you this because I really want you to understand that I do understand about measurement.
Hi, Barbara.
And I understand how to use, you know, sticks that make straight lines. Rulers. That sort of thing. And I have this T-square. And this is really awesome. Because I can get it to do square. Now, this flimsy, floppy paper is hard.
Do you need me to do it?
It's very hard. No, I did this one. Look at this.
I know. It's beautiful. I just wish that one had stars on it.
I know.
I mean, I could stamp.
I
could stamp the stars on there. So, I meant to say a minute ago, but then I got on to something else. But when she was painting her stars on the foam, I said, well, why didn't you do it the way, you know, I showed it? She said, I tried that. Didn't work. She can't get it to do it like I do.
I didn't. And what happened was it was glomming. It was glomming too much. And when I went over it on the side, can you see that one, how it kind of lost it out in the center there?
I think you went too heavy.
I did.
Yeah.
I did. And I probably should have gone over this with a dark colored stencil butter, which I don't have. I would have to make this blue, and I know how to make it. But I was in a rush.
Okay.
Okay, so here's what you do here. You're not worried about...
It has, Eddie.
What?
The time change has been wreaking havoc, like, just for people trying to figure out things. And I think that's been, you know, we've noticed sort of these weird dips in the people showing up. I think a lot of people are still just trying to, you know, figure out. It's just, and since we're dealing with not only in the U.S., but all over the world, it makes it extra
stressful. Yes. Okay, I'm just going to grab one.
And whatever YouTube has been doing that has been causing, like, the weird outages and things. Like, you know, the buffering in different areas.
All right, so I'm using this stuff. Polymer Gloss Medium Pint.
That's the dog drinking.
Acrylic.
Blickerick.
Blickerick.
That's what Blickerick.
Acrylic. There we go. Black on black. You just poop some out there, you know. It does have a tendency to glob. Best to get a little extra. Just bump on your knob there.
Oh, and Shelly says we could use white splatter for snow. We could, but see, we have this awesome little stamp.
Yeah.
Trying to use the products. Although, I could do both.
Huh?
Could do both. I could put some spatter on that, so it's like it's a starry, snowy night. Bam, bam.
I think that might be a
No,
bit.
it is not gilding the lily. That is some
Hey,
celestial snow
if you
shoes.
want your, you can do your Santa just any way you want to. This is my Santa.
Isn't he everyone's Santa? Not everyone's, but, you know.
Okay. I start in the middle and I go out. I guess everybody pretty much knows that, right?
Mm-hmm. I don't know why my phone's dinging here. This notification. Bzz, 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 bzz.
Move that aside. Stick that back in there.
Yeah, agreed, Susan. Agreed. Look at you. I'm quite proud of you. Yeah. I may have spoke too soon.
It's like Carrie said. A few wrinkles just add character. And with this paper, it's very forgiving because it's so, you know, flimsy and lightweight. It's just like one step above tissue.
That's next level, Lynn. Next level.
Alrighty. There we go. Now, this needs to dry. Don't try to cut it while it's wet. And you saw that I used a lot of product here. So that, yeah. Just have to let it dry. But I wanted to do that so that we can get back to it and I can show you how to use the T-square.
Hey,
Well,
did you know the American pint is smaller than the UK pint?
Well, how can it be?
I don't know.
This paper is just looking bloody marvelous. I shouldn't be using it.
And then Eddie
for-
says size matters, Katura. That it do.
Well, yes. Okay.
Oh, and the gallons are different in Canada than what they are in the U.S. What's the reason for measuring? Systems.
All right, here we go. All right, so I've got two things here. I've got my Hanukkah stuff and my
Hanukkah.
my Hanukkah stuff and my ombre balls. What do we start with?
Hanukkah.
Hanukkah. Okay, we're going to start with the balls.
Yeah, but math.
And we're going to use
What's the difference between math and maths? That's
maths.
yeah, you get more with the maths.
All right, we're just going to do, since we're going to be ombreing these.
Well, we really don't need any more in the U.S. We consume enough. Maybe that's the reason.
I'm not going to be, so I can do that. Put that there. Put this here. And I need to get my chopper in. I need for you, Mariah, to dig out my,
Carl, I'm sorry. What do you need?
I need you to dig out the, I want to make sure I've got enough. I can always, you know, chomp off.
That's right, Katura.
Yeah, okay, that'll work. What was that? Okay, the orange mark. I don't measure anything, I just do from the marks that I've made up there. This will be a nice little strip to use to test out some color.
And Mo has chimed in. She says, yes, Eddie, 6 inches varies considerably.
Oh,
I love y'all. Y'all are so awesome. And people are very excited about the ombre balls as well. But I think, I mean, please at least show the Hanukkah stuff first. And then, I mean, if you want to ombre some balls, then we'll, you know, however you want to do it. You do your thing. Yeah. And those of you that have joined, do say hello in the chat so we can say hello back. Otherwise, we do not know that you're here. We like to know that you're here. We're a friendly bunch.
Most of the time.
Most of the time. Slightly inappropriate. If that's kind of your thing, you're in the right spot. Do subscribe to the channel and give those thumbsy upsies if you haven't.
I love having these little pieces because these little pieces are what I'm going to put my words on.
Word.
Words.
Those are word pieces.
Words. Words, words, words. I need to put them someplace where I can see them.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the other thing about the stuff that I do. Okay, did you find the paint for me?
No, because you said something to me and then I totally blanked and then I was reading chat. So what am I supposed to look for you?
Well, see, here's the thing. Okay. So I've got the balls. And I've been thinking about it because somebody and you know how I am. I want to do 3. So I want to do dot, 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 and then pull it across with my scraper that
Sandra
gave me. So what I need is, and I don't, the stencil butter is problematic because I can't squeeze it out. I can't get a little dabble, do you? I can just get a blob.
Okay.
So I really need the squirty, this stuff in whatever the cheap stuff is that you've got over there.
Okay. That was a long way to get there, but I mean, thanks for the extra information.
You're so you're welcome as the flowers in May.
Do you want the white stuff or do you want the, you
I
know?
want some good colors.
It's okay.
Okay, give me some Christmassy, you know.
Alright, here's the purpley, but you want Christmassy. Is there a red in that stuff?
I don't really think there is. Remember we discussed that. And the red in this is just,
Yeah.
it's weak.
No,
it's
weak.
not. It's not weak. The red in
Well, you know what might be kind of cool? Okay, so if you did the green,
oh, that would be a good one.
and then you did the
See, that
red
would be
interference with the green, so you could get, you know, and then
But I'm doing it on white paper. I don't want that.
Okay.
Give me a color.
I feel like there should be more of these.
Well, should I bust out the new package? I know right where they are.
Well, I know, but you gotta kind of dig down in there. Dog, what are you doing? That's the dog. Because, yeah, this is about all I got in there. Like, there's a yellow. Where's the yellow?
Yeah, I used all the yellow.
Yeah.
I think I can dig it out.
Would you stop? Dog.
Be nice to poor little boy.
He's not little. I mean, he's small in his, you know, what his actual size should be, but he's not small.
But he's sweet.
Size matters.
Cute.
He's overfed. He has a bad owner.
All right, here we go. Move on the dusty side. Oh, no, so don't dust under stuff. I
Apple
don't dust
says,
on stuff.
as welcome as flowers in May. My goodness, I love those southern expressions. I never know if they're being kind or telling me off.
Piss off? Yeah, I know. It's kind of the way it is. Those southern bells, you don't really know. They're just, you know, dripping sweetness and everything and putting a knife in the middle of your back. Okie dokie. Well, here we go. There's yellow. I must take that yellow out.
She loves that yellow.
I love that yellow.
So yeah, there isn't a red.
There isn't a red. Well,
I think you just, you know, go colorful.
Just be colorful? Well, that turquoise over there, does that turquoise have lots in it? I don't want to open it up unless I need to. Yeah.
Not really.
Not really. Well, I don't want them to look like Easter eggs.
Why not?
As Okay, this is what we're going to do. We're going to do purple, yellow, and turquoise.
Everybody has a different...
I'm going to pull this other turquoise out because I don't think the other turquoise is going to last very long.
No.
But isn't this a swell, elegant little box? Look at that. They even have a little finger dippy-doo.
It's quality. They got a finger dippy-doo.
Finger dippy-doo. And what did we say this sells for now?
Yeah, it has gone up since the first time we purchased it, that's for sure, but that was a very long time ago.
Has.
Yeah.
And here's this little color wheel thing. This is really fun if you already know about color wheels. It's very confusing if you don't.
It's not as good as ours. You can find ours on our website.
Yeah.
For free. Downloadable.
Okay. Well, I think that came with the set.
It did.
Yeah. Kind of a little extra. All right, I'm going to hit the top of this one because it's got leaves here.
Oh yeah, and it's gone up again. $34 now. I'm telling you, I think when we first bought that set, it was like $16. But like I said, that was like 2 years ago. Not even gonna lie to you about that. It was a long time ago.
Oh no, the dreaded little.
But I'll put a link to it. I mean, still, overall, it's a good price. I mean,
Oh my gosh, I can't believe I did that. I will drop that. See, whoopsie.
but it is crazy that, you know, we can kind of remember back. It's like, it could be. We've jacked the price up. We made it popular. Dag nabbit.
Yeah, I think that's the way it goes.
I did reach out to those people once.
Yellow. Now that's going to make for probably a little bit of brown there, but oh well. C'est la vie. Oh.
If y'all want the link, but there you go. There, Shelly, right there, right above your comment, there's the U.S. Art Supply interference paints. And then the sucky part is that, like, you will love a certain one. Like, she loved the yellow. And, but they don't sell them separately. But they do have different sets. And some overlap.
Now, I probably should have my...
Paula says she's holding her breath to see what happens to her balls. Come on, P.
It's a very delicate process.
It's very...
Must be careful with your balls.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Here we go, folks.
Oh my God! In Canada, that set is $85, or you know, Canadian. But yeah, that's ridiculous.
Well, we should do some bootlegging.
Yeah, we should tell everybody on the internet that that's what we're gonna do. I'm sure that'll go well. Look at you. And you kind of missed one of your leaf parts there. I don't know if you want to come back and try to give it a smudgy. Oh, I would love to say what she's doing, but with this whole conversation, I'm just not.
Don't be afraid to get your fingers involved.
Hey, Fran.
Well, now looky there. Ombre ball numero uno.
And hopefully when Becky's watching this back, it's everything that she wanted it to be, because she was very excited about the ombre.
Becky, I'm holding this up for you.
Well, pull it down just a little bit towards you. There you go. Well done, though. I mean, you hit all the spots just spot on.
I think that I really, I'm sort of impressed. Here, I'm going to hand that to you. Alrighty. Now we're going to give our stencil a little rubby-dub-dub.
I'm sure that there are paints that are similar, equal, that would be reasonable in price.
Don't forget to wipe the backside.
Yeah, and Eddie said it in the chat. Good job. I knew you'd get it.
Okie dokie. Now, what are we doing here? That's fairly dry.
Hi, Sherry.
All right,
Got our
now I've got
Sherry's
this paint here, and I don't
today.
really know what to do with it.
Well, can you try another one of those?
I don't know. I just, you know, I really don't want to,
There you go. I feel that was a good use of that.
Me too.
Mo has put in the link and she says you too can paint your balls using Paula's stencils.
There you go.
Nothing says festive like ombre balls. Or baubles. Some people call them baubles.
Bubbles. Bubbles
Seems
and
probably
balls.
more appropriate, but less fun to say.
Alright, now we know that we can ombre. So the next thing I'm going to do...
That is exactly right. No balls were harmed in this stream.
Absolutely not. We're always
They are in fact
sensitive.
getting decorated and celebrated.
Alright, now see how I pull that out to that edge there? The reason is because I'm going to be putting my color there. I could have used a little more. This is one of the reasons I really like this elongated one. Is because it has more area at the edge that you can, you know, do your thingamajig there.
Fine. CS Metallic Champagne. I don't know. What's, like US Metallic? Was that meant? I don't know what the CS is. Kathy. Oh yeah, the deco art stuff. Yeah, that 24 karat gold is quite pretty. And, well, and it's kind of like the blue, the ice blue or whatever it was. What was the diamond ice, Arctic blue? The one that you like so much. That,
Oh, yeah.
that was kind of tricky to find and very expensive for our Canadian friends. Now, those of y'all coming in, thumbsy upsies. Say hello. Oh, Craft Smart. Is that's a Michael's brand? I think that's whatever somebody, yeah, okay, that's Michael's. Oh, Susan. All right, now I get that. Y'all are helping me out. I'm just, you know. That's pretty. Hold that one up into the technology and give her a little twisty. I like that ombre. Hey, kitty. This one was a little too, like, stark in the breaks, you know?
I kind of, I definitely agree,
This is
agree with you
this
on
is
that.
a little more classy. This was a little like, hey, I can do 3 colors. Okay, kitty. Yeah, I see you. Come on. Come on.
Hey, you realize this morning when you came to wake me up,
Oh, I know. I put him in there on purpose.
that was rude. She shut the cat in the bedroom. Alrighty. Give this a little... You can kind of wipe these things off because they're kind of waxy. I mean, I don't know how long that they would maintain their
Waxiness.
waxiness, but you know, you can get quite a few dews from the...
That was good, Lynn. That was good.
All right.
Awesome. Good job. Thank you, Susan.
Piece of paper here.
Miriam says scientists have discovered that thumbsy upsies give you good fortune. It could lead to good things. We think so.
Absolutely.
Yes, Eddie, definitely. And I don't know if Christy said that. Willy. Mm-hmm.
Okay, we're going to try a top to bottom since we haven't on any of the others.
Carrie says he's got an idea. if you first stencil a circle of color, then you could do this technique over it, adding the detail.
Absolutely.
Or if you're not feeling secure in that, you could come back through and kind of either watercolor behind it, because this stuff will act as a resist.
Yes.
So 2 ways to get at it. If you're not feeling secure about your lining up, is what I'm saying. Because sometimes that's tricky. Hey, Tutu.
Well, messed up over here, but I think I can cut that part off, and missed a little at the top of the hoop-de-doo there.
That's
Okay,
all right.
this is the problem when you use these things. If it overlaps your stencil, can you see what I'm saying?
You were talking about that.
And that's one of the reasons that I really, use my, but this paint is ever so slightly a little bit,
It moves more. It doesn't stay in the line exactly, so then it smushes out.
It doesn't.
That's what she's saying.
Yeah. Now, if you're doing a great big one, and that doesn't matter, then, yeah. Oh, that's kind of cool.
Do you have the reindeer right there?
Not right here. Why?
Well, Monica, she said she's tried stenciling the reindeer, and we told you that they're going to be
yes.
tricky.
They are tricky, and I've noticed that, and I don't know what to have done to.
Now, one of the things you can do, like if you're really getting frustrated with it, if you kind of come across this with a lot of different stencils, is that you can get the pixie spray. So it's sticky. And so you just spray the backside of the stencil, and then it sticks down, and it stays. The main thing that you want with the reindeer is you don't come at the top of them. You go from the hoof up.
I'm going to see if I can find
Hoof up.
them. I'm going to see if I can find them, and we can do some reindeer right here on this nice little.
Hey, you got 45 minutes.
Okay, I'm promise I'm getting to the Look at this. All holiday themed ACT stencil.
ATC.
And did you notice how quickly I reached around it? I must have a little.
Because she sorted today.
This is just water. It's just a bit parched. Okay, well, did I tell you about I lost the reindeer?
The pixie spray probably won't mess with your gel plate much of any sorts, because if you guys have ever noticed, sometimes...
She's putting them on the gel plate?
Well, maybe afterwards, like just saying crossover. You can rub that stuff off. Like if you just get a little, you know what really works well is hand sanitizer. Is fantastic about getting that kind of little bit of gooey off.
You can see how this is kind of bent up there. It does do that. But
I could have put saddles on them, but I didn't want to mess with the design.
Okay. Best way to do this is just aim it whichever way that you best scrape, because you don't want to go back the other way.
Do not bring it back down. And Carrie said, if you stencil the reindeer upside down, you'll be pulling the texture paste towards you, which is a more natural movement. Look at that. She heard you. She heard you through the internet, Carrie.
All right, but you also see that little tongue there? That little tongue is what gives you the problemos. And remember the first one I did? It flipped up and I had to clean up the bellies. Voila! It's all in the direction of your...
Hooves up. Start with
and
the
you
hooves.
want to be careful even when you're cleaning these up, because you can... That's probably what happened there, why it looks kind of bent.
Yes, because you went after it.
I went after it with the scrubby brush and didn't pay attention to where I was heading. All right, Mariah, I'm handing you that to stick in the water bath. All right, there you go. That's going to look really great. And see, I'll just cut all this out, and that'll just be a lovely, wonderful background for the reindeer. All right. Put that over there. Give that a little bit of a wipe. Use that again. All right. Now I've got the balls done, and I probably will do some more of those. I kind of forgot because I put them aside so they were separate from the others.
Yeah.
And that was so that, you know, I remembered to do them. Well, yeah. Okay.
Oh yeah, you could definitely point them. But okay, so this particular technique and what, you know, the struggle is like with texture paste. So, you know, you have to you have to smear it in there.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay, the only one I don't have done is mistletoe. But I will get to mistletoe. Don't put your stencils back in before they're dry, because if you do, they stick together. Boy, that blue streak just
It's staying.
staying overnight.
And then, yes, you can use a credit card. One of the problems with the credit card is that it is a thicker edge of it. And again, it gets caught underneath there. It's a little... That's why she really... Why Peter...
I like my palette
knife. Yeah.
I can control it, and it's not... This is too wide.
Well, and I
see
think
that?
part of the thing, too, is like, because you're coming from the side with the palette knife, I think you can see more of what's happening versus like when you're kind of pulling it through, it gets sort of caught up in there, and you...
If you have a great big piece that you're doing, this is perfect.
Yeah.
But in these kind of little tight situations that we've got here,
Hi,
that's
Donka.
not, you know, not so wonderful.
Okay, she's perfect. Thank you, ladies. And
All
Carrie.
right. Now, I have some papers picked out back here specifically for these. Hopefully, I will be able to access them. Plain papers. What did I do?
This is why Eddie's the king of the nerd.
What?
Well, I can, if you want to read his comment, you can. But yeah, I don't know if you'll get it. I don't know if you know what that is.
Eddie. Eddie. Okay, now, Miriam, I looked this up. Look at this, and I even wrote it down here. Everybody wants to know when Hanukkah is. It starts at nightfall on December 7th, and it ends at nightfall on December 15th.
And it's always a little different, and this year it's early.
This year it's early, which I did not know that. I thought there was some kind of set time, you know?
All right.
But I guess it just kind of depends on the
Calendar.
revolution of the, you know, it's like leap year. That's what I'm going for. Okay, tell me what this is. I don't know what this is.
I wasn't sure what it was, and I took some liberty on, you know, kind of, I think it's a fig or like a persimmon.
Oh.
But fruit is like apple was a big one, because I did look it up, because it was like kind of leaning towards that's what it is. So yeah, Miriam, what's the fruit?
Okay, and the Scrolly lost one of its little...
Yeah, because I didn't connect it.
Oh.
But I'll connect it. Do
Yeah.
you think I should, or just leave it as is?
Well, we'll look at it and see what we think.
Yeah, because, I mean, you guys, none have been ordered.
So I've got the dark one there, and then I had this gold one. And I just love this because I want this hand of Hanukkah, hand of Hamsa to be I want to see parts of that gold there.
Okay.
And then we have the jugs of wine.
Is that what it is?
I think so.
I think it's oil of some sort.
Oil, olive oil. Okay, yes. And then we have olives, right?
Pomegranate.
Pomegranates. That's what this is. Yeah? Oh, yes, a pomegranate.
Mm-hmm.
I think the two ends should match
Oil,
each other.
yeah.
Well, I
Okay.
do too.
Well, yeah, so you guys let me know if you like it open or... Because I can, you know, pop out the other one.
Well,
Or
so
keep the one.
I'm just going to go ahead and make mine both open because they think they should be the same.
Yeah.
I tend to agree.
I kind of like the pop, the more open end. It's all about keeping the lamps burning.
Ah,
And then, yes, there are dreidels, the yarmulke, and then the little sweet treats. I don't know if those are something in particular. And then we have the hamsa.
all right. All right, so I don't know. I'm
Kippa.
feeling like I like the, I want this to be this.
Yeah, you need to
I
turn
want
the
that to be the olive oil. I don't know. On the scroll,
It's just oil, like lamp oil, I think.
lamp oil. Okay. What do you think? Do you think that's a good?
Oh, okay. Yeah, to get them on there. Mm-hmm.
All right, now what I'm going to do, I don't know whether I want that. My oil needs to be that, and this needs to be this because of the contrast. Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Well, what do you think about... Gosh, this is so hard. All right, we're going to leave it like that. So let me get my chopper because it's easier to chop your paper than try to work around each one. I know I need 4 pieces of this. I need 5 pieces here, so I will divide it slightly. I should just take a pencil and do that right now. That's such a brilliant idea. Oh, Patricia, you're just so smart. Okay, I need to cut it there.
Yeah,
this is just 4
yeah.
pieces. Doesn't matter. Okay.
It's the yarmulke that's underneath the pomegranate, but it's upside down right now because she's just laying them out.
I'm just laying it out, yeah.
And I put it on there sideways to make it, to get as much in there as I could. Because I didn't want it to be tiny, because I thought that would be weird.
And I went with a little bit more, you know, serious. I love this black and gold. Okay, where's my mark? There it is.
Yes, Miriam did a very nice job. And we weren't sure like how it was all going to work out, but you guys have been, the ATCs have been really quite popular, and I love being able to offer those big, you know, those full 9 designs as a set. And I think it's perfect for card making, which is probably what these would be used for. Or could, if you are making a journal, it's a great little size to do some things inside of a journal page too. Hello, Elizabeth.
Okay, I really should have had this ready to go. Sorry about that.
Well, you had a lot of sorting to do.
I did. And I did spend a lot of time getting things in usable form.
Mm-hmm.
So I could easily access them. Because, you know, that's my whole problem. Is things just get out of control.
Yes.
And if I do not do this on a regular basis, I mean, you can see what happens. Look at this back here. All right, get those out of the way. Now we are going to go ahead and make this very, okay, that one's a little bit bigger.
And Miriam, remind me and I'll get you this full file so that way you can have the exact same.
Okay, now we need to talk about the Do we want to use color? Do we want this to be very...
Yes, Miriam is art curious.
Do we want the white? The pearly white? Miriam, you help me out here, because I know colors can be symbolic. Do we want the yellow?
I think the gold, like the bright gold.
Gosh, that wasn't even on there very good. So, bright gold. Okay, here's champagne gold. Okay. We also have the option of using just the butter. I mean the butter. The
Texture
fluffy
paste. Mm-hmm.
texture paste. So I don't know what I'm waiting for direction here. And I maybe even hold this off and do this one in red.
Yes. Or a mulberry pomegranate color.
Well, I don't really have that. I'd have to mix that. That would be a combination of this one.
Carrie says blue, silver, and I believe the color are the colors of Hanukkah.
Silver? I don't really have...
Silver, blue, and white are very special. Yes, Miriam? Yes, Carrie. Yes.
Silver, blue, and white.
Yes.
Okay, so what are we thinking here? We'll go with... Okay, this is as silver as I have.
Yeah, I think that will be a good representation of it.
That's good. Okay.
Now, the blue that we have, where is it?
Well, I've got two blues. I've got blue, and I've got turquoise blue.
Okay, not the turquoise blue. More the blue.
Blue. Okay.
I wish we could deepen that blue a little bit, but, you know, let's not.
Yeah. And I think this definitely needs to be just either white or the gold.
You know, blue.
All right.
What are the little pastry cake thingies? Is there a name
Should
for them?
they have frosting on them, or should they...
I felt that one had frosting on it. Are these colorful little cakes and things? I've never been to...
You know, I had Jewish friends in college, but they always went home. And so I don't... You know, I don't have a sense of what they...
I dated one Jewish boy. It didn't make it that far, so, you know.
Oh, there you go. Okay. I guess we're just going to repeat this in either the gold or the white.
Becky, you missed the balls.
All right.
It could have frosting, yes. Eddie says it's a donut.
It's a donut.
I mean, it kind of is. It did have a hole in it, but I don't know if it's like, you know.
Like a doughy donut.
Oh, Eddie dated a Jewish boy for 10 years.
Wow.
So you know some things. Or, I mean,
do.
I thought that was an assumption. That just gives that, but...
Kind of got some green gold, some green blue there. And I don't know, that's awfully dark. I don't think it's going to show up.
Oh, on that, no.
I think that we're either going to have to make this lighter.
Yeah, I think for your other set that you're going to do on the gold background, you do the blue.
We can use this. Okay.
On that, you need to go white.
The gold will look beautiful with
Yes.
that blue.
Yes.
So I think we need to just stay with the light colors on this. I'm totally down with that.
Hey, Rennie. Oh, and Paula's husband's Jewish.
Yeah, I think I knew that. Well, that was one of my things about the tolerance. You know, I don't have to understand. I don't have to embrace. I don't even have to.
No, you do you, and I'm happy.
And the thing about it is, if I do know something about it, and I'm able to, oh my gosh, look at that.
So pretty. What do you think? Miriam? Give us the thumbsy upsies. Those of y'all that are coming in here, do say hello in the chat so we can say hello back. Give those thumbsy upsies if you haven't.
Handing that to you.
That looks so beautiful. And let me tell you, those were tricky. I I turned these to stencils because she had them as masks, and I just didn't know. And that's one of the reasons it took me so long, because I was kind of waiting for some, I don't know, magical moment, which my magical moment was, hey, there are 9 of these. Why aren't I making these into stencils for the ATC set? And so I did. And so hopefully, Miriam, I did give her a little preview, and she gave me the thumbsy-upsy, so that was good.
All right, now that one was going, which way? That was going up and down. I think I can get this one to go up and down.
Oh, hash browns and latkes. Did I say that right? Latkes? I think that's right.
Yes. Yummy, yummy.
Okay. Miriam's very happy. Hi, Lara.
I'm applying
Thanks for hanging.
very, very light pressure here.
And hello, Linda.
Very light pressure.
Well done.
Look at that.
Now, I thought you were going with the silver.
I am. It's up next.
Oh, okay.
Just calm down. I wanted to do the gold ones that I had gold first,
Okay. Oop.
so I don't have to keep opening and shutting
All right.
paint jars. What time is it?
Oh, potato cakes.
Yeah, can somebody down there go and put the chicken in for me? The
Oh.
chicken. Oh. All right. Now,
Well, it's the... You mean you turn on the oven?
yeah. Because it takes 43 minutes, and we decided we should just go with 45.
And it should be at 450, right?
I believe so. It says so on the package.
Well, do you want me to just run down there and do it? Let me just run down there and do it, because Brad will be like...
Okay, now this really, I want to try to avoid
Yeah, your contaminated areas.
my contaminated areas.
It needs quarantine.
We're having chicken cordon bleu a la Costco. Looks cool. Really don't need to clean that up too terribly much, since I don't have a lot of really fine areas there. But now this little jobber, you want to make sure that you clean it up each and every time. Well, I think I did a splendid job picking this paper.
$3.75.
Oh, $3.75.
Mm-hmm.
Scroll.
I was wondering where you were at, Darcy. Yeah, is everything okay?
Pomegranate.
Yeah, I'm going to open up that other end.
Okay, good.
Because I like the look of that. I think that looks cool. Well, you did miss some ombreing balls, I think. Gotta come back and catch that, Darcy. That's so cute, Carla. Oh, Marta. I'd be okay with that.
What is it?
Oh, see what... Paula's kind of our resident ATC maker, but... Pagan ATC set. I'm down with that. I know we have a lot of people that make like the Wiccan journals and things of that nature, so I think that that would be a cool thing to represent, personally.
Okay, now.
Yeah.
Go with our gold here. And I think the blue is going to be a good choice with the gold. And I may just do them all in blue.
Mm-hmm.
Because I just think it's going to be really stunning. Stunning.
Yes.
Don't you?
Yes. Yeah, and I kind of made a little bit of an executive decision again on these. I wanted the candles to show. Because, see, they're kind of on, like, you know, one of the little... Like, it would be a platform. But then I was like, well, but I didn't want to lose that cool effect. So I think that... I'm very pleased with how they turned out.
We hope you are too, Mary.
She says she is. It is tricky for me to, like, you know, take somebody's designs and, like, kind of do my own little thing with it and then feel like, hopefully somebody doesn't feel like I have, you know, done them wrong. Oh. Very nice. Oh, yes, zodiac symbols, all in their style.
Oh, yeah, I would love that.
Hey, Lori, no worries. Thanks for coming in, saying hey. Yeah, I was just saying, show it.
I just think they look so nice with that paper.
Yes.
And I just felt like that was what was going to happen.
You did well on the loft on that one, too. Whew.
Just want to make sure all the little pointy parts on the stencil here are being cleaned out, because those are the ones that get clogged. And again, don't forget the back side.
Alright. I'll see what I can come up with on some of that. Brad gets on to me because he's like, can you make something? I'm like, I mean, I can. That's right, Deb. It's the brainstorming. You got all the designers. It's really a must to show up, because this is where, you know, the people speak. Get your ideas.
Have a little smear of purple in there, but I don't believe it's going to affect the overall presentation.
Let me tell you, the stencil designing is harder than masks, because stencils require breaks. And where you make those breaks and how many breaks are added alter the look of the design. Whereas a mask is a piece that just comes out pretty much as you, for the most part. Everything has to kind of connect. where stencils need breaks. Darcy, hey, if you want to take up any of those, and I think that a lot of these types of things are perfect for these little ATC sets. So anything in 9s is awesome. Yeah, Paul has been designing her little patootie off. She's shown me some things for Mardi Gras I'm pretty darn excited about. But I was like, okay, we got to get through Christmas. And Hanukkah. Hanukkah and Christmas. Yeah, he is. Brad really is. He doesn't do these types of things, like little drawing type deals. They frustrate him. He likes kind of the more linear, or, you know, the circles and things of that, but very geometric, repetitive type designs.
Well, I picked up a little green there.
Yeah, you did. But that might be good with the olives.
Yeah. I mean,
Makes sense. Oh, yeah. Exactly, Mo. That's a good call.
oh, look how cool that looks.
Ombre by accident. Show it in the thingy, please. Thank you. That looks very cool. And I love the little... I don't know what stencil's in the background. But, like, there's a...
Yes, a shimmer of something there. I'm going to use this same color here.
Like, seriously, I don't know what it... Because it's like it puckered. That's super cool. And that was my chair. See, when I turn, this is well, if I know that somebody usually asks for bits, I usually will include them. Especially if they're like big cool bits that I figure somebody would want. But you're most welcome. Yeah, Paula has converted her brain to doing stencils versus masks. It is, like, you kind of have to switch. You got to switch gears. It's different.
It is, it is.
And I thought I did a bang-up job on these bottles with keeping the little cork-looking thing at the top, plus still having that break so you knew it was a little corky bit. I'm tooting my own horn today a little bit. Exactly, Miriam. Indeed. Go to bed, Yanka. We'll see you in the morning.
Wine jug and water bottle.
No.
No.
Miracle oil.
Oh.
Or Miriam says it could be that too, Fran. If you want to use it for that, that's okay too.
Yeah, well, you know, there's a certain amount of something to be said about ambiguity, and, you know.
Yeah, one person's jug is filled with
maybe,
one thing, and
maybe it was, you know, the miracle, wine to water, water to wine. Yeah.
Yeah, wine to water, water to wine. Yeah.
Oh, what did I throw that away for? Clean up these, just ever so slightly. They don't have to be pressed.
Well, don't throw it too hard, Evie. And the olives could be plants with flowers. Rhonda's is going to have coffee in.
Right, these are fine as long as you don't put them together when they still have stuff on them.
Because they'll stick.
Yeah. That's a lot of times when you get into real trouble there with your stencils is when they All right, we'll just put this aside also so that can be not getting the mix of stuff. And I'm going to clean my hands really well before I drag out my next project here. Hopefully dry.
Yeah, you still have blue stuff on your one finger there. And the middle one.
Oh,
The
well,
index finger. Side.
Okie dokie. We're moving along.
Yeah,
here.
you got 15 minutes.
Oh my gosh, that's wonderful. All right, I don't want any of these to touch each other.
Here, give them to
quite
me and I'll
yet.
set them over here.
I think they're going to be fine. I've got them all kind of
Okay.
stacked up here, and I did tape down my thing here so I stopped losing stuff down the crack. God, it was so...
But then she lost her reindeer and she's like, can you make me some more? I'm like, I want you to go back upstairs and look around. She says, my reindeer ran off.
Rudolph got a wild hair and
Took off with the other two.
they're out partying. Okay. Alrighty, here we go. Now, the first thing we need to do here is establish a straight edge, okay? And from which to cut. Doesn't matter where it is. Doesn't matter which way. But the trick is once you get that down, you want to use your T-square.
I have an eye twitch.
You want to use your T-square to...
This could be explaining some things.
What?
Just, you go. You do your thing.
You don't think this is a good thing? I'm not doing
Oh,
it
I
right?
do. I just chuckle because I know that you have every intention of making things square, but for some reason they don't always
That's rude.
end up.
It's rude that you would.
I'm not
I
wrong
can't,
though.
I can't see that.
See,
I can't see that. I can't see that pencil line.
you want me to do it?
No,
Okay.
I'm gonna do this. By golly.
Okay. By gosh,
just
by golly.
Shush it up and.
Mistletoe and holly. Isn't that how that goes? Oh, by gosh, by golly. Something mistletoe and holly? Or am I just making that up?
I think you're just making that up. Okay.
It sounded good. Let me know. Let me know, chat.
Okay, we're gonna have to do it that way because that's the only way I've got to. Alright.
They do fly. Yes, the reindeer do fly. What'd you chop that little bit off for?
So I can
Oh, get it in there.
get it in here.
Yeah. See, I was right. Carrie said so. She doesn't dig on the Christmas songs so much.
I like the religious ones.
You're making me so nervous. I come over there and take that away from you.
Okay, I found it. I found it. I found it. I found
Found it over here. Good. Golly. Wendy, she's kind of the same thing. Yeah. Wendy
What?
says her and making things square do not happen.
My guy, look at that. Hot diggity.
Hot diggity.
And I've got some little cool pieces left over here that can be used for other things.
Other things. Hey, I can put some of that in the Celestial Journal.
You could. Make a little card for you.
Mm-hmm. We're going to be doing some cards and things on
Yeah.
this coming Monday.
All right. Now, where's my
Well,
chomper?
yeah, the true test is when she glues it down to another piece of paper. If the other piece of paper is also square.
You know, most of the people that
Oh, they know, and they
go with,
appreciate.
they don't care.
They appreciate it.
Now look at that.
I love it. Looks so good. Can I please spatter that one? So he's in the snow, at least the top one.
This one?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't blob it.
I'm not blobbing it.
Blob it. I'm gonna
Blob me.
bonk you with my T-square. This T-square is it's older than Mariah.
It is. It's been.
I used this in my first. Oh, I don't know
What do you say? Words.
words. Well, actually, it isn't. It's when you were about 3 or 4, because I got it when I was doing those weavings. Because we had to measure off our
When was that?
nails, because we made our own looms. Remember? No, you probably don't remember that. You were too little. That's one of the reasons it took me so long to get through college, is because I took a lot of classes that really weren't related to what I was doing academically.
Mm-hmm.
They were just fun. All right, now we've got this going. And basically what I'm going to do is find some other cardstock, and then we have the long envelopes, Mariah.
Mm-hmm. You want to show some of those?
Well, we can't. We don't have to do it right now.
Okay.
But anyway, that's where that's going. Now, Mo is here today.
Mo is here.
Mo, I apologize profusely for screwing up the entire thing that I was going to show you the other day.
Oh, yeah, there was a big... Well, I'm trying to figure things out. Eddie posted a picture in Makers, and then, yeah.
Okay, so it was the one that was kind of dark pink. And what I did is I had these cards, and I made these when I was in Baltimore, and I knew that because this is my eraser leaf stamp that I made in Baltimore because I needed erasers. This is that really cool little piece of a stencil, and I think it was something that Mariah gave me that was a mess up. Right?
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's just a piece.
Yeah, I think so.
Anyway, so that was what made that impression. But I want to try it, and I'm using this stencil instead. But we're going to try it on these 2 pieces of paper and see how it works. So, 52, we've got 8 minutes. I don't know if I can do it in that, but I'm going to give it a whirl.
Mo says it was because you wanted reminding, P. No apology needed.
I know, but I really, when I say that, you know, I want to do something, I really do want to do something.
Oh, Mo says that it looks like bits from the original lattice, a.k.a. portcullis. Well, that's Melty Morocco. That right there. That red and white one you just showed.
Oh, yes, it is. But she's talking about this other thing
Oh, those pieces.
I don't know what that's from.
No, okay, here, hold that up. No, those are the in-between little pieces, but not the full thing of the strippers from Paula's cracker people.
Oh, yeah.
The you know, the little, yeah. Wisecrackers. Thank you. It's like, probably should add something in front of that real quick. Here, can you show my beautiful snowstorm?
Sure.
And you can give your approval of the size of spatter, because size matters.
That do. Look at that starry.
Please turn it right side up. They're flying upside
Very
down.
nice.
They're doing a loop-de-loop.
That is absolute. Oh,
There you go. Look at that.
you can't see the spatter because Santa's upside down. Hell no.
Cracker strippers, yes.
We've got the full selection here. Oh,
Good golly.
did you see that?
It said no.
got some hanger-oners and hanger-downers and yada yada boo-boo.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
I think it'll work. I think I've loosened it up enough.
Yeah.
Boy.
I was like hitting some of those, you know, like those guard things. It just went. Yeah, exactly, Yvette. Yeah. That could have been dangerous. You could hurt yourself. Take off the parking brakes, Susan. Yes. Look at that. Oh, now that right there, those are... Okay, how can I explain that really quickly? Alright, so if you've ordered tracery, the tracery mandalas, this little bit came from that, but many of you have it because it has been given away as a freebie. Because it doesn't actually come with the set, but its parts do. That makes sense.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
Now we've got some interesting stuff going on that.
Hi, Darcy. Thanks for hanging.
Okay, we're just going to give that a minute to kind of dry. Put these over here because we're not finished with those yet, as of yet.
Lisa says this would be a good color for the pomegranates.
Oh, it would.
Mm-hmm.
And I could overdo that.
Well, the little stripper, no. It's the tracery stripper. But it's freebie. It's little... So, well, here, size matters. If y'all got an early version of it, it's longer. When I then went down to try to get more onto a sheet, you might just have a little one. But it's just like a step and repeat. That's one of the reasons I was like, well, I mean, a long one's kind of nice when you're doing texture paste, but, you know.
Oh, and this may take off some of it, but I don't really care.
Yeah, it's definitely going to take some of it off.
Do-do-do. And Carmen, we're going to go with Carmen. Good old Carmen. She was a good old girl. Take her for a whirl.
Izzy loves Christmas. She's been listening to Christmas music. She loves it. So, you put down the color mainly to get the color onto the tag things.
I did. That was my original intent.
Okay.
And then, you know, it was like, okay, so here, let me see, add a little this. But that's how I got some of those different designs to start coming through. Then I pulled the whole thing. When it was finished with, can you see?
Mm-hmm.
That, I don't want to lose my little note. I was very proud of myself. Labeling all of my little hoop-de-doo things there. Okay. So, we've got some options here, and I'm going to pull
Oh,
this
I like the older stuff, too.
with this.
So, red, red, and red.
Red, red, and red.
This is red, red, red. Not blue,
But
blue.
this is not really a red, red. It's kind of a
Pinky.
pinky poo.
Pinky poo.
Pinky poo red. I'm very gently because I'm really pushing.
Yeah,
this.
you are.
I'm really pushing it.
She's not pushing this. She's just pushing the fact that the stuff should have been dry. Yeah.
Yeah, I should have let that dry a long time. Long time. This is all of my paper. look at this. I'm coming up right on the time.
Yeah, you are.
I'm very proud of myself.
I'm very proud of you, too. Here, why don't you lay that down there real quick? And then stack some of this sort of... Some of it will be kind of dry. Just don't push on it.
Oh, that's paper.
Nice thing about the butter is now, the loftier it is, the less you want to be, like, you know, poking at it until it is dry. It's that most beautifully ombre ball. Alrighty, that might just be the thumbnail right there. There you go. Woo!
That was fast and furious.
It was. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. We do very much appreciate it. We will be back here on Sunday, but remember, on Saturday is the hop. So, you know, keep that in mind over the weekend. We'll see you on Sunday. Bye, guys.
Bye.